Hello everyone, Daisy here again with another Quilters Vibe layout. Today we are using the quilt that I chose, and I had a complete different idea on where I was going to go with this layout, and then I started playing with these strips of paper that I had left over. Um, these are from my Shop It or Stash It kit, and this is from the Stash kit, and I have just bits of paper left over. I don't think I have any full sheets left, and I had the 6x6 paper pad, so I thought that I would kind of play around with these strips, and this is kind of what I came up with, and it kind of reminded me very loosely, obviously, of this quilt. I had originally thought I was going to do like little squares of mixed media, but I have kind of decided that as part of my like New Year's resolution or whatever, I'm going to stop trying to force mixed media on myself. I don't, I love it when other people do it. I just hate it when I do it. But here I'm going to give it a shot, and I sped this up really fast because I'm going to do this whole like first background, and I'm not going to end up using it because I don't end up liking the way it turned out. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to put a like a splotch of mixed media behind each of the little weaved paper pieces. Woven, not weaved, woven. Yeah, I think it's woven. Paper pieces, but I don't like the way it turned out. Like, I think if I had left the pink, it would have been fine, but then the colors would have been off. So I'm going to try adding some blue, and I hate that. And then I'm going to try adding, like covering it up with purple, because that's kind of what the colors made, but then that turned into a giant mess, and yeah, just no. Nope, not liking it, not at all. So I put that to the side, and I get a clean piece of cardstock, and I just start making splatters. Now this is the kind of mixed media I like. I can do this. I can handle this. It probably like 90% of the time turns out the way I want. So this is what I will be going with if I do mixed media in the future. So I am using 4 colors of shimmers. It's Jenny B Blue, Pink Stilettos, like Plum Tuckered Out or something like that. Night Moves is the black, and then I am also going to bring in some green Dilutions mist, and also some white Dilutions mist, and just to add like some more depth of color, and plus there was green in my paper strips, so I wanted green to be represented. And then the white I thought would just be kind of fun and give it a little bit more, I don't know, interest or whatever. So I add some of that. And then as you can tell, I'm using my paper towel to kind of sop them up in between. And then I went off camera and I stitched down my paper, my woven paper mats. How about that? That's what we'll go with. So the papers that I'm using are either from a Craftsmith Hot Buy pad, or they are from the Dear Lizzie Stay Colorful 6x6 paper pad. And I just picked out colors that kind of looked rainbowy when I put them in order, and so that's kind of how I ended up where I am. I'm using these little scraps of paper from the 6x6 paper pad to back my photos, and then some of that pink and gold paper also. It went really well with the photos because my daughters are both wearing blue and pink, so it worked out really nicely. And I'm just going to kind of alternate whether the pink or the blue is on top. And then I am going to, I think I add a whole mat behind them. So if you haven't already, you should head on over and check out Christy and Sarah's takes. They are gorgeous, and yeah, just you don't want to miss out on them. So definitely head on over to their channels. I'll have links down below, and see what they created. Um, I guess while I was talking there, I did add that hashtag girl squad, and that's going to be my title. Those stickers are also from my kit, so I'm trying to get some stuff used up. And I've been doing a pretty good job. So this is, I think, my 8th layout that I've made with my kit, so I'm pretty happy with myself. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to back my photos with. And I thought that white might be a good place to go with it because there's so much color in the background that it helps them pop out a little bit more. And then I am going to back them with this black and white paper, and this is also from the 6x6 Dear Lizzie paper pad. And I thought it just, added a little bit of that black and brought it up to the pictures. I also stitched down those woven mats with some black thread, so I'm just going to pop them up on some fun foam, and then I'm going to start embellishing. And mostly what I use is from the Chamel Glitter Girl collection, because I have my Chamel embellishments in my kit, and they just fit really well. So I'm going to play around with these pieces, but neither one of them make it on. I'm going to find these florals, and then I'm going to decide those are perfect, and so those are what I'm going to go with. And then I also have this acrylic piece from, I think it's from Bramble Fox, and it says Totally Rad, and it just, I don't know, fit really well. And then I'm going to pull out these Glitter Girl sticker sheets. I had ended up with 2 packs of them, so I have extras, so I kind of went to town embellishing. I'm going to use a lot of the florals. I was going to use this one that has like gold around the outside of the floral, but I decided I didn't want to do that because I didn't have gold anywhere else, and I didn't really want to bring in a whole bunch of gold to this layout. So I'm just going to pick all the flowers that are kind of outlined in white, kind of layer them around a little bit here, and I'm loving how that is looking. And I think I use all of them. I also added a few stars. I'm going to add this little holographic sticker that says "Oh So Cool." And then I am going to bring in some sequins. And so I have these sequins that are called Girly Glitter, and they are pink and yellow and different sizes. And so I'm going to bring in a bunch of them and kind of scatter them around with everything else just to kind of give it a little bit more sparkle. And that's it. So head on over and check out what the other ladies created, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!